I wanted to do just a guide to your first assignment for this week. I really like this assignment. I've made some tweaks to it over the years, and it's primarily just to get you in contact with somebody who works with older adults in their practice, and to give you a chance to interview them. So they're expecting you to be contacting them. So this is not a cold call. They are taking their time to spend with you pro bono to give you some insights as to some of the areas where they work to help older adults, particularly in various settings, and also an opportunity for you to hear from their perspectives as to what promotes optimal health, particularly for folks or individuals with various health conditions and different impairments. The questions as a group are very ICF focused. There is a question about evidence-based practice, because I think it's really important to hear what people are doing to keep current and to provide the best care related to current evidence-based practice. And specifically asking a few questions, 3 particular, about working with older adults with dementia, because this is a significant impairment, a health condition for a large number of older adults that, as you'll learn in this course, progresses significantly through each decade of life. And it's not to say that people will get dementia. We'll talk about that more later. It's not a normal thing to have dementia when you're older. It's a health condition. It's not a natural part of aging, but there are certain changes that occur with some older adults that make them more likely to have or to develop dementia. So getting back to the assignment, so you have these 9 questions, and I really want you to stick to the script here. If you want to ask a couple of additional questions, that's up to you, but I really would be cautious about adding a lot of more questions because they're going to have access to these questions ahead of time, and they're going to provide you answers. And just really respect the fact that they're giving your time or their time to you. And this is pro bono work on their part. It's a way for them to participate in helping shape the future, but it's also a way for you to talk to some directors of rehab and experts out there who you may come across in the field. That the physical therapy community is relatively small, and therapists come and go, and even though a few of these therapists that you'll be potentially interviewing live out of state, they're likely to come back to work in Oregon. As different realities have taken them out of state for a little while. So here are the questions, and so what you're going to do with this is you're going to go back to Moodle and actually sign up to interview somebody. And I want you to work in pairs. If you cannot work in pair and would rather work solo, that's fine. The rubric for this assignment is up here in the rubric area for grading rubrics. That's where it lives. So you can use that as a reference point. But I pretty much laid out for you how you can get an A grade. So you start out with signing up, and as you click into the Google Doc, which is live, there'll be different clinicians and who work in who are different interprofessionals, right? So you have OT, PTs, and PTAs, and I'm hoping even to get a CODA, possibly. And so you and your partner, or if you choose to go solo, that is up to you. We'll put your names here, and if there's a slot open, that's what you'll do. I'm trying to limit it to 2 or 3 max per clinician. And then you'll use the contact information to contact them to set up an interview time. They have provided me with cell phones and other ways to communicate, so that's what you'll use. And you'll need to be persistent. You may not get the interview on the day you want. These are working people with real lives who are also sometimes working 2 jobs and raising families. So it may take you a few days to get the interview in with them. But you need to plan ahead and not be contacting them on Friday or Saturday thinking you're going to get a Saturday interview. That